brand new Rants and Review, and this time we're checking out another Dice Throne. We've already covered the X-Men's first box, but let's talk about the second box. That's right, we've got the other box in the Kickstarter. This is the one that has Wolverine, Storm, Bobby, and Psylocke, or Iceman if you want to call him Iceman. Just like the other one, you get the 4 characters in the game. It's playable with other Dice Throne games as well as with the other Marvel Dice Throne. Let's open this up and talk a little bit more about how to play the game. So right off the bat, we've got cards specifically for, looks like they've sealed these ones unlike the other ones, which is kind of nice. And we've got Wolverine's card, Storm's card, Psylocke, and Iceman. All in there, they've got their character guides to help you. I love the token for rage. Awesome. Awesome. You got a manual here, so go to the last one. You have your token sheet. And then we have our build token sheet. I'll be building these in a second. And then, of course, you have your character sheets. You've got your Iceman. Iceman has Frostbite, Ice to Meet You, Thawsome, Hail the King, Rhyme, Hoarfrost, Cold Treat, Everybody Chill, and of course his ultimate is Ice Storm. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. I like that. Then we got Psylocke, we got Lunge, Devise, Stealth, Blade Dance, Clandestine, Paralyze, Parry, Manifest, and Otherworlder for her ultimate. And the guy who's the best at I'm the best at what I do, but what I do isn't very nice. We got Adamantium Claws, we got Regenerate, we've got Barrage, Power level 9, Vengeance, Severe Threat, Hunter, Healing Factor, and then we got the ultimate, which is Berserker Rage. I love the art on this, as well as just like the general. And now we've got the Queen herself, Storm. A storm is gathering, fear its fury. Lightning Field, Light It Up, Gust, Blizzard, Thunderstorm, Opposites Attract, Maelstrom, Tempestuous, and then the ultimate ability is called Tempest. Yeah. Again, I love the artwork. I love that you've got these really cool dice for all the characters. Wolverine's got his dice, Storm hers, Psylocke, Bobby. Oh, so cool. They've also got their own decks. It looks like they're supposed to roll for the freezer for Bobby. It looks like Bobby's the one with a special card. So we're going to take this, we're going to set this up with a couple cards and show you how they work. We'll be right back. So you get your 4 cards to start, but with this one here, I'm going to spend 2 CP to upgrade an attack. So you just take your CP and you can rotate that back down to 0 once you've spent the items. And I'm going to upgrade Blizzard to Blizzard 2. Traditionally, Blizzard has 1 roll. So for 4 of the wind dice, a cyclone dice, you gain 3 tornado and deal 8 damage. Charge effect, this attack becomes undefendable. So this is going to upgrade it. So instead of being undefendable, charge attack adds 3 damage. And then you also get the ability to do Drizzle. Now, Drizzle is a 3 Cyclone ability, and then you gain 3 Tornado and add 3 Lightning. So if you don't quite make it, you can still kind of get that upgrade. Now that I've done my main phase, I've spent all my CP that I can, my combat points. I'm going to go into my offense stage. So offense stage is when you're going to attack the other players. Normally when you're playing a multiplayer game, you basically either roll for or decide who you're going to attack. Here, because it's a 1 versus 1, it's just between Storm and Wolverine. So her rolls are going to go directly to him. So you just roll off your attacks. Now you get 3 rolls where you can hold and pull back certain things. I've got 4 of my wind abilities and 1 rain. Now, with this, I can automatically do 6 damage with my lightning field. However, if I wanted to do something else, like opposites attract, thunderstorm, lightning up, I need to reroll some of these dice to get other abilities. I don't really care so much about the lightning field. I want to get something kind of cooler. So let's reroll the whole thing. And the game really just wants me to do the lightning field. Let's try one last time. And that's at least a little more interesting. But unfortunately, not doable for anything. I've kind of ruined it for myself. While rain is a much more powerful die roll result, unfortunately I did need to have at least one more wind, or at least 1 cyclone to do something like lightning up or thunderstorm. So unfortunately, no ability on this one. We'll skip the defensive roll for Wolverine because he of course didn't take any damage. We go back to the main phase again. Nothing that can be spent. You can always discard cards if you don't want them for additional CP, but we're going to hold on to those. So now we go into Wolverine. Wolverine would start his upkeep phase if he's got anything to specifically resolve status effects for tokens that are placed on him. Unfortunately, he's got nothing placed on him. So we just draw 1 card, add 1 combat point for his income phase, and then we start his main phase. Ooh, upgrades. Really cool upgrades. Discard status effect to gain additional CP. And then I'm going to use my 4 to give myself power level 9 2, which basically adds this additional ability with 3 of the mask tokens. I gain 2 rage, inflict alpha, and then deal 1 undefendable damage. But I primarily keep exactly the same, the prior move. And then I'm going to add on severe threat 2. So this one upgrades it in the fact that it upgrades the amount of dice I roll for results from 3 to 5. Which is really cool. But that spent all of my combat powers. All right, now it's time to roll out an attack against Storm. Okay, that's not bad at all. Got 2 masks, 2 claws, and 1 adamantium. So as it stands, I'm 1 claw away from activating severe threat, which would be really cool. Let's re-roll and see if I can get that extra claw. It's good odds. It's good. Okay, so I'm going to activate severe threat. So severe threat 2 basically deals 7 damage, which can be defendable. And then I roll the 5 dice. Okay. 2 additional damage, that's 9 damage now. And unfortunately, I can only stack alpha once on a player. So I can't play out the 3 different alphas I've gotten on it, but Storm is now alpha'd. Alpha means on roll a 1 on the dice and possibly skip your income phase. When a player is hit with this token as a roll of attack, they and their attacker each immediately roll 1 dice. If the attacker roll is less, this token is removed. The player afflicted with this token must skip their income phase and then remove the token. So, fortunately, I got a 6, she got a 4, so my roll is higher, the token is not removed. There is alpha on Storm. So Storm on her next turn will not be able to use her income phase once again. Very brutal. Okay, so right now it is a total of 9 damage going to Storm. Now Storm does have her defensive roll, which is she rolls all 5. On 3 wind gusts, which she got, she gains a tornado. That's an interesting one. We'll go over that in a second. So now Storm did not remove any of the damage, but she did specifically gain a special ability. But she is taking 9 damage. So we drop Storm down to 41 damage, and she is almost 1/5 of her health gone already. Wolverine's brutal. But I love playing it. It's so cool. All right, Storm's turn. Unfortunately, because she has the alpha, she immediately will skip her income phase this round. She got nothing to upkeep. The token she has on her is her own token that she can choose to use during her roll attempts. But income is removed, and then the token is returned to Wolverine. On the turn order next then becomes her spending turn. Because she did not gain any new cards or any combat points, she is unfortunately not able to purchase more cards, which is really sad. But she can attack, and she's going to spend her tornado token, and that's going to allow her on her offensive roll phase to take one of the opponent's dice. Why is this helpful? Well, while it won't be able to trigger any of your abilities, there are things like Gust and Maelstrom, which require a straight, meaning like 1 through 4 or so on and so forth. And these are numbered dice, so there is possible to gain your straight abilities from them. So, for instance, we have 1, 3, 4. And then 6. So that's pretty good, but I do have the ability to do opposites attract, which is gain 3 tornadoes, roll 2 dice, deal damage to the total roll value. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to re-roll these, just so I want to see if I can get Gust. Let's try one more time. So unfortunately, I did not gain any really cool abilities, so I'm just going to take the 3 wind, and I'm going to apply them to deal 5 damage. Now, Wolverine does have his defensive roll, that is Vengeance, roll 3, and I get to deal damage equal to the claw marks, and on Mask, I gain Rage. Okay, so I've got both. So I gain Rage, and I do 2 damage. So she takes 2 damage, dropping her down to 39. And Wolverine is going to take a total of 5 damage, dropping him down to 45. So you can see how the game works. It can be very brutal with certain characters. They have really cool abilities. I love the lightning charges to charge up and get more abilities. I love Wolverine's rage. It increases more damage onto his attacks and also prevents the other player from gaining the advantage with, getting the alpha status on them. It's really cool, and it's I love how unique and interesting this game is. If you're a huge fan of X-Men or anything of the like, this is a really cool difference that you can basically use to have a little bit extra fun. I love Dice Throne. So if you want to pick this up, I definitely recommend it. It's coming out very soon, and if you're the Kickstarters, you should already have your copies, which is really nice. Hope you guys find this interesting. Hope you guys pick this up for yourself, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.